Hey, good evening, fam. Good evening. Hope all is well with everybody. Hope all is well with everybody. Listen, so today I want to talk about, um, one of the things that infuriates me, and I don't know why this get under my skin, right? Probably because I know that the people who I'm hearing it from that they just wasting the gifts that God has given them, or for some reason in their mind they don't realize that this is the only chance that they have in life to do the things that they was sent here to do, right? So I guess I get real, I get real, I don't know. It just get under my skin, to be honest with you. And that is people that say now is not the time, or I do it later, procrastinator, people like that, right? And the question I want to ask these people was, when is the time? When is the time? A lot of people don't want to take risk. A lot of people don't want to take risk. And if you're watching this, right, and you're young, no responsibility, no children, no spouse, don't own a home, right? That is the prime time to take risk. And when I say risk, I mean positive risk, not something illegal or dangerous, something like that. That's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about risk to to live your dream. Okay, a risk to do what you were sent here to do, right? And a lot of people don't want to take that risk, and they rather play it safe, not knowing that playing it safe is also risking their life. Let me rephrase that for you one more time. Playing it safe is not really safe at all. You're actually risking your life. So at the end of the day, you might as well risk it all trying to be better in life, trying to scale in life, trying to make your dreams come true. Because either way you go, it's a risk. If you choose to play safe, you're risking the chance of you living a mediocre life. If you choose to go this way, you're taking a risk in life that it might not work out. But the chances is that it will work out. At the end of the day, you're going to take a risk. Most people we find, most people we find at their deathbed didn't take the risk at all. So they end up wasting their life away. Right? They end up wasting their life away. A lot of the people that you find surround themselves with people who don't take risk, people who are not going anywhere in life. So they end up becoming just like those people. You are the sum total of the people that you're around. Okay? You are the sum total of the people that you are around. If you're around people who ain't going nowhere, you ain't going nowhere. If you're around people who are scaling and are flying, there's a high likelihood you're going to fly right along with them. It's a universal law. As a matter of fact, if you're watching this, and I heard this, I'm not sure how true this is. I want someone to comment and let me know. Did you know that when a group of women get together and they're always around each other, some way, somehow, they get their period around the same time? Somebody in the comment let me know if that is true or not. I've heard this so many times. I don't know if it's true or not. But if it is true, that's a wake-up call for you today. That tells you the universe doesn't lie. You are going to be the sum total of the people that you are around. So if all these women are gathered together, they're around each other all the time, and then some way, somehow, their body chemistry start to adjust to the other women, what does that mean for you who are around people who are not going anywhere? It's just a thought. So if you want to make $100,000 a year, you got to be around people who are making 100 to 250K a year. So if you're making 50 grand a year, if you hang around people who are making 50 grand, you're gonna make 50 grand. It's a possibility you may be able to jump out of that group and do better, but it's gonna be tough. It's gonna like the people who are not doing that great and you're around them and you're the only one that supposedly have a different thought process. Let me tell you something. Their gravitational pull is probably going to be stronger than yours. You have to be extremely tough to get out of there. You literally got to shake them off and get out of there. And get out of there. That's the only way you escape that mediocrity. It's the only way. You got to shake these people off. You know what I'm saying? Barry Sanders style. Get them off. Get them off of you. Shake them off. For you to escape that. Or else they're going to pull you in. If there's 6 of y'all and 5 people are of mediocre thought process, and you're the only one that's a big dreamer, and you stay within that circle, and you keep hanging around with those people, keep going there, trust me, there's a 90% probability they're gonna pull you in. They're gonna some way, somehow show you that the life that they're living is okay, and being rich is not all that, being wealthy is not all that, and everything ain't about money, and they're gonna show you until somebody falls sick and they found out that money is important. Until a family member is in need, until they are in need, then they start to find out how important it is. Money is not everything. That's a fact. It's not everything. That's a fact. But it does create security for you and your family. Most people in America right now cannot retire or will not be able to retire. Because I'm willing to bet that when they could have done something else with their life, there was the mindset that money isn't everything. There was around a group of people who wasn't doing anything. So in return, they end up not doing anything. And then they end up getting older and they find out that, man, I'm probably going to end up living in poverty. How do I know? This is what I do for a living. I'm in homes every day. I'm seeing people who have next to nothing in retirement, whereas retirement is when you should be living your best life. Retirement is your golden years. Is when you should be living and enjoying all the hard work that you put in when you were younger. Most people right now who are retiring are actually poorer than when they were younger. I see it every day. The average 401k is about $180,000 a year. As far as the total statement, that's the average nationwide right now. It's $180,000. as a 401k balance. You can't retire off of that. You can't even live off of 1 year off of that in most states in the United States of America. And we talking about retirement money? No, you end up working forever. So I want to share this message with somebody today. When you're around people who are procrastinators, who constantly tell you, now's not the time. You're sharing your ideas with them and they want to tell, oh, you think you can do that now? You got this going on, you got that going on, blah, blah, blah. Just wait, do this, do that, just wait. In God's time. Let me tell you something. I believe there is a in God's time. But I believe that God can help you get there sooner when you take action. I do believe that. Yes, things do happen in God's time. But I do believe that if you put in the effort and the fight and you show God you want it right now immediately, God will start to open doors for you immediately. Okay? So listen, I want to share that with you guys today, right? Because it's been on my mind, right? And because when I'm thinking about the next phase of my life right now, and I know the next phase is going to be involved me losing more friends. You understand? Because where I'm trying to head to, I don't believe I can get there with this group of people that I'm around right now. Nothing wrong with the people, but if I'm trying to make a $500,000 a year, $1 million a year, I gotta now get out of that into another phase, another level, and be around a different thought process, thought-minded people. Right? Okay? Like if you play sports and you want to be Michael Jordan, well, you can't be hanging around the second string player. You can't practice with the second string player and want to be a Michael Jordan. You can be cool with the second string player. It could be your buddy, but you got to detach yourself from that person and hang around Michael Jordan and practice with Michael Jordan and eat breakfast with Michael Jordan and walk with Michael Jordan and talk with Michael Jordan. Okay? That's what life is. And if that second string player want to tag along, they can tag along too. But if they don't, again, you got to shake them off and jump out of that phase into the next phase of your life. I felt like somebody needed to hear this today. Somebody needed to hear this message today. Because a lot of people are surrounded by family members who will say things like this. Now's not the time. Money isn't everything. Oh, money's the root of all evil. Oh, in God's time. And people get so brainwashed with that by the time they look up, they're in their late 30s, late 40s, 50s, 60s. Now it's too late. Listen, hope you guys have a wonderful and blessed rest of your day. If this is your first time watching me, and you see value in this topic, in this conversation today, please subscribe, hit the subscribe button. If you like what I just spoke about, please hit the like button. If you feel as though that somebody may need to hear this, please share it with them. And also, I would love to hear your thoughts. I would love to hear what you think about this. Have a wonderful and blessed rest of your day. Talk to you soon.